Hitler did not rise to power because he was a genius, and he did not triumph because he was the strongest. He rose because he understood one dangerous thing: how to speak when people are afraid. After a devastating war, a defeated nation, and a collapsing economy, an unknown man appeared. No degree, no position, no future. Yet within just a few years, this anonymous soldier became the absolute ruler of the most powerful country in Europe. The real question is not, who was Hitler? But rather, how did millions allow him to get there? Hitler served as a simple soldier in World War I within the German army. He was neither a leader nor a man of influence, just one individual inside a massive military machine. He lived through the horrors of the trenches, witnessed death on a daily basis, and tied his personal fate to that of Germany itself. When the war ended with a crushing defeat in 1918, Hitler did not see it as a normal military loss. Instead, he believed it was the result of an internal betrayal. This feeling of humiliation was not unique to him. It was shared by millions of returning soldiers, which later allowed his ideas to fall on fertile ground. This raises an important question. How did a defeated soldier become obsessed with politics and power? The answer lies in the emptiness left by defeat, and in Hitler's search for a new purpose in life after the war. After the war, Germany sank into a severe economic crisis. Hyperinflation destroyed the value of money, unemployment spread, and the state lost its authority. Ordinary citizens no longer trusted democracy or the political elites. In such an environment, people were not searching for rational solutions. They wanted someone who could explain their pain and give them a clear enemy to blame. Here another question emerges. Why were extremist ideas like Hitler's accepted at that moment? Because a wounded society is drawn to simple, harsh narratives, especially when they promise dignity and revenge instead of patience and reform. After the war, Hitler worked for the army as a political informant, tasked with monitoring small extremist parties. In a cafe in Munich, he attended a meeting of a minor political group, not out of belief but surveillance. During a heated debate, Hitler suddenly spoke. To everyone's surprise, his speech was powerful, emotional, and deeply influential. This moment became a turning point. How did Hitler move from a listener in a cafe to a rising political star? The answer is that the party's founder himself realized that Hitler possessed something rare, the ability to move emotions, not just minds. That cafe did not expose Hitler as a danger. It revealed him as a political opportunity. Small halls, then larger and larger ones. He did not offer clear political programs. Instead, he told emotional stories about humiliation, betrayal, and a glorious future. He shouted, threatened, promised, and knew exactly when to pause, forcing the crowd to wait for his next word. This leads to a crucial question. Why did his speeches affect people so deeply? Because they spoke directly to pain. They did not say, "You are responsible." They said, "You are victims." And that is one of the most dangerous forms of political rhetoric. Over time, the Nazi Party transformed from a marginal group into a real political force. The global economic crisis of 1929 was a gift to Hitler, as it intensified despair and anger toward the existing system. Votes began shifting in his favor, not out of love for him, but out of hatred for the alternatives. This raises a critical question. Did Hitler seize power by force or through the law? He came to power through the law. He used democracy to reach authority, then used that authority to destroy democracy itself. In 1933, Hitler was appointed Chancellor of Germany. Many believed he could be controlled or removed later. They were wrong. Within months, he consolidated power, eliminated freedoms, silenced opposition, and turned the system into an absolute dictatorship. Here lies the harsh truth. Hitler did not steal power. It was handed to him, step by step, in the name of stability and fear of chaos. The rise of Hitler is not the story of an individual genius. It is the story of a broken society, a weak system, and a rhetoric that knew how to exploit fear. It is a permanent reminder that the most dangerous tyrants do not come from outside society. They are born within it, when people abandon critical thinking in exchange for the illusion of safety.